Okay, take 37, and here we go. Some RV manufacturers and some RV dealerships are going to absolutely hate my guts. Why? Because I'm about to reveal my top 5 worst dual axle travel trailers with aluminum siding, meaning that corrugated or smooth metal side, not fiberglass. That's a separate list. Now, if you're wondering, how can he make a list of the top 5 worst? Well, I have 15 years of experience in the RV industry, mainly at the dealership level. I've done everything from wash them, work on them, sell them, got loans for them, etc. So I've worn just about every hat at an RV dealership. That being said, welcome to HB RV Lifestyle. My name is John Levingston, aka the Honey Badger, here to give it to you straight and transparent about the RV business. And we start with number 5 on the list. That's going to be Keystone Springdale / Keystone Hideout. They are pretty much the same travel trailer, a lot like Winnebago and Itasca used to be. And if you're a little more familiar, Rockwood and Flagstaff in the Forest River line, same coach, different decals. Now, you must understand, a lot of the aluminum sided travel trailers have so many similar traits. They are the largest sold segment of travel trailer because of price point and weight. So it's really hard to categorize and judge these brands. You have to really nitpick the crap out of them. And so from where I sit, it just feels like Keystone has cheapened the Springdale and the Hideout brand. It just feels like you cut a bunch of stuff back and kept the price the same. Now, a lot of that we can blame on tariffs, you can blame on the economy, you can blame on capitalism. I don't care who you want to blame. You blame whoever the heck you want to. I'm just telling you, that's how it feels when you walk into those travel trailers, but they are far from the worst. Look, way, way far from the worst, okay? That brings me to number 4, which is technically its brother / sister, however you want to look at it, which is the Dutchman Coleman. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but Dutchman and Keystone combined into one company not too long ago. Now, the reason why Coleman, to me, builds a better dual axle travel trailer than they do the Coleman 17B little single axle is it just feels more solid. Those Keystone lanterns just feel, when you walk inside of them, they feel more stable as far as cabinetry, as far as furniture, as far as the quality of the bed frame than their single axle stuff. But it's still not the greatest thing. Remember that Aspen Trail in Colorado and Coleman are the same product. Coleman is just put on Camping World lots. So all 3 of those would fit right there into that category. Aspen Trail, Colorado, and Coleman. That brings me to number 3, Grand Design Transcend. Look, I pick on, everybody says I pick on Grand Design, I pick on Brinkley. Look, at the end of the day, Grand Design Transcend has just not been the same every year Winnebago has built it. Okay. Yes, I understand that a lot of the people that did or were a part of the company stuck around after the sale. But once a big corporation, it's just like with Rev Group when Rev Group took over Lance. It just wasn't the same. And it just seems like every single year that Transcend just seems to get cheaper and cheaper and cheaper in quality, but the price doesn't go down. And again, God, it's just so hard to not pick on them, unfortunately, because, I mean, who knows how much longer the Transcend will be built, because it may not be profitable eventually. It might just become, Grand Design just might become all fiberglass and just make their cheapest unit the Imagine. Who knows? That brings me to number 2. Number 2 would probably shock a lot of you. Number 2 is Jayco. Jayco J-Flight. Now, I want to say that part of the reason why is Jayco is attempting, and again, they're going to kill me for saying this. I think Jayco has been attempting to lower their price, but they've been lowering the standard of build. So you lower the standard of the build of these aluminum sided trailers to stay in competition with companies like Coleman, like Keystone. Even though they're all under the same umbrella, they're competing companies. And it just, I walked inside a Jayco J-Flight a couple days ago, and I'm like, this is not the same. This is not the same as it has been in the past. But I'm going to tell you, number 2 through 5 are pretty close together. There's not a lot that separates them. I'm talking about, I had a nitpick when I looked at it. And I know you don't give a lot of details. Well, most people, like 99% of people, don't want to hear my 30-minute explanation. So I just try to make these videos super quick, right? That rolls me into number 1. Number 1 hasn't changed in 3 years. Gulfstream. Holy crap. Anything aluminum sided that is built by Gulfstream, as The Rock would say, is the biggest piece of monkey crap on God's green earth. And I mean that with love. I don't mean that with disrespect, okay? But just the one positive I'll say about the Merrillite, or whatever you want to call the aluminum sided Gulfstream, is they are easy to work on, but they shouldn't oh my God. Ooh. Oh boy. And the problem is I sold like 20 of them one year, and like every customer's like pissed. They're just not, and nothing's changed. That's the problem. It just, nothing's changed in it. So I am going to do a top 5 best. I'm going to do a top 5 worst and top 5 best on fiberglass smooth sided soon. So until then, if you want to see the single axle list, that list is right there. Until next time, remember that RV stands for toolkit and sense of humor.